Now, is it advisable for you to do separated rental together with your wife? So people will say no, it is not advisable. It is better for your wife to go and do her own separated rental on her own, while you as a man you also go and do your own separately. While some people will say no, it is good for you to do it together, that you will make more money. So in this video, I'll be telling you the advantages of doing separated rental together, why you should do it together. I will also tell you why you should not do it together, depending on the type of family, and if it will also affect the money that you will make. But before I continue, I want to please beg you, please encourage me by sharing this video. Click on the like button, and if you have never subscribed to my YouTube channel, just click on the subscribe button, so that as the followers grow, I will also be encouraged to do more of this type of educational content. For instance, I go to do my own separated rental and I made 500 euros. If my wife goes elsewhere to do her own separated rental, she might also make 500 euros, for instance. So she made 500, I also made 500, making 1,000 euros. But if we come together to do it together, we are still going to make that 1,000 euros together, whether we do it separately or we do it together. But one advantage you have if you do it together is that, for instance, I'm supposed to pay 100 euros for the calf to do that separated rental for me, and my wife will also pay 100 euros for them to also do it for her, meaning we'll be paying 200 euros. But if we decide to do it together, some calf can say, okay, since you are doing it together, come and pay us 120 euros instead of the 200 euros. So we'll be able to save for ourselves 80 euros difference. So that is one advantage. So number two advantage is that it will also limit the time we will spend of my wife trying to gather document for her side, me gathering document for my own side. But if we put this document together, it will be easier for the CAF to just insert everything, and it will reduce the mistake. So that some of the things I want to do the transfer for will not conflict with the things my wife also want to do the transfer for. For instance, the expenses, for the medical expenses, your children, they went to do so many visits at the hospital, you paid. Their into sporting activity, you paid. You are living in a rented house, fito, you are also paying. So you might want to do the transfer for all this one. So your wife might say, okay, no, for the hospital expenses, I want to add it to my own. You might say, no, you want to add this one to your own. So you might also have that argument. But if you are doing it together, everything will just be in one particular place. So any money that you made from this transfer, from this house rent, from these expenses, from school, from a hospital, if it's 200 euro, it will also come to two of you. But if you decide to do it separately, it is only the person that did it, the transaction, that the government is going to pay the benefit to. So that is another advantage of doing it together. So what it is that the disadvantage in it, if you decide to do it together, why people don't like to do it together, is because, for instance, I now do my own personally, and I'm supposed, my own came out negative. Maybe I'm supposed to pay government 300 euros back. I'm supposed to pay government. And my wife goes elsewhere to do her own separately, and she made 500 euros, meaning she made 500 euros, and I also lost 500, I lost 300 euros. But if we decide to do it together, what will now happen? From the 500 that she made from her own, government will now remove the 300 that I lose from my own. They will not remove it from my own. They'll use my own positive to fill up my own negative. I own 500, they will take 300 from inside to cover my own space. So what government will not give to us back is 200. So some women might not accept and say, no, I want to do my own separately and just get my own 500 put in my pocket. You as the man, you go and look for how you pay your own 300 euros. So it's vice versa. So there's some cases your husband is supposed to make 500 while your wife is supposed to lose 300. But because you now did it together, government now used your own 500 to fill in that space of your wife, and they're now giving you back 200 euros. So that is why most couple will not want to do it together. But I don't see any reasons why you should not do it together, especially for families that normally do things together, financial things together. Because some family, they divide their money. The wife take off her own money, while the husband take off that his own money. So if you are coming from that type of family, it's advisable to do it separately, so that you not have this conflict. Because of you now, they have not reduced my money. You might not have this argument. So it is almost literally the same thing whether you do it together or you do it separately. If your wife is making 500 in her own side, you can also make 500. You are also making 500 from your own side. So if you are doing it together, it's the same 1,000 that will come out from me. So the only disadvantage is that if one person is going to minus, the person that is going to positive, that is making money, will now have to fill in the space of that person that they are supposed to pay government back. So that is just the only disadvantage you have when you do it together. So you can make the choice yourself. And please don't forget to use tap tap send, that everybody are using to send money now to Nigeria, that happens to be the best app with the highest exchange rate. If you put my promo code Heroes TV, they will dash you €5 in your first transaction. You can get that app from Apple Store or from Play Store. Thank you and God bless you.